Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thanks for stopping by today. I have a really fun layout to share with you today using lots of fun products from Bella Boulevard. And I've combined two collections today, and I'm hoping that with those two collections I can pull together a really fun Halloween layout. So the collections that I'm working with is the Spooktacular collection, which is the newest Halloween collection, and then the second one I'm working with is Halloween Magic, and it's a little bit of an older collection, but my favorite thing about Bella Boulevard's products is that no matter how old or new, or whether from collection to collection, you can mix and match everything because all of the colors coordinate and go together. So I've gotten a few things done here a little bit ahead of time so that we can move through this video quickly. What I have here is two photos. These are of my little guy at his Halloween class party, and I've just matted them on black cardstock. And then I've chosen this paper for my background. And as you can see, I already cut one of the 3x4 squares out, but it's still intact, really looks good, and I'm going to cover this up anyway, so it's not going to matter. So the pattern papers that I'm using today, I have matted on black cardstock, and that's just a personal preference. I just like it. I think that it makes it stand out, the different patterns stand out a little bit more on this particular project. I don't always do this, but I do think that it worked well on this product. So I'm using the tape runner from Illustrated Faith to get everything stuck together here. And I'm just going to start building some layers. And I'm just going to center this plaid onto the background here. And I'm just using the polka dots, the polka dot pattern on the back to line this up. It's not going to be perfectly straight, but we'll get it pretty close by using the pattern on the background. And then this piece of pattern paper, once again I matted it on black cardstock. This gray wood grain is from the Halloween Magic collection, and the orange polka dot is from the Spooktacular collection. And what I've done here is I've once again mounted my pattern papers onto black cardstock, but then I've only adhered them at the bottom. And I did this ahead of time just so you guys didn't have to watch me sit and measure and line everything up. But I only put adhesive along the bottom so that I have kind of little files in here. And you'll see why I did that in just a minute. Okay, and now I'm going to lay my photos down. I'm not going to adhere them yet, but I'm just going to lay them down to make sure that I've got enough room for my title. And I want my title to go along the bottom here. So I'm not adhering my photos, but I do want them there just to kind of gauge to make sure I have enough room for my title. This title comes from these stickers, are from the Halloween Magic Treasures in Text sticker sheet. And I did put it on a piece of wax paper so that I can move it around. I kind of thought about putting my title there, and I like it there, but when you see what I've got in mind up here, it just seemed a little bit too busy. So I like it down here, but I think I need something to break up. There's just a lot of black here towards the bottom, so I want to add a pop of color. And I've got a couple of different options, and I think I'm going to do a couple of different things. I've got these washi stickers, and then I've also got just a little piece of a border sticker left. So I think that I'm going to do a couple of things. I think I'm going to go ahead and adhere my photos, but just on the top here. And I'm just going to center these. And I just want to, I'm just adhering that along the top so that I can tuck a few things underneath. Like this border sticker, so we have a nice pop of green. And I think that I still want a little bit more color, so I'm going to take a strip of this washi. I think I want to add a pop of teal. And I've got just a little bit of this washi tape left. But I'm going to go ahead and center it right here. I'm going to tuck it kind of under the white layer of my photos, but cover up the black. Okay, so that brings a little bit more color down here to the bottom. And so I think I'm ready to place my title. Okay, now I've got my title in place. I'm going to add, let's see, I think we'll do the journaling next. And I've pre-printed my journaling just on some white printer paper. And I'm only going to adhere it at this end with just a little bit of adhesive, because I want to put a little bit of embellishment down towards this end, and I'm not sure how much, so I will end up trimming this off in a minute, but I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to place everything yet. So what I have in mind here for the top is a lot of these cute tabbies, and I don't know if you've had a chance to get your hands on some of these. If you haven't, you need to. These are really fun to play with, and I think that you get a great bang for your buck because there are so many of these little tabs in one package. Just to give you kind of an idea, I've got mine here. I put them in a Ziploc bag because I opened the packaging, but just to give you an idea, I've already used quite a few of these, and I still have a whole bunch left. And to stretch it even further, some of them, as you can see here, you can fold over, in fact most of them, and use them like this. But if you're not going to see the other side, I just cut them in half. And so you're almost doubling your embellishments. So I've pulled out and set aside quite a few here that I would like to go across the top here. So I'm just going to put these kind of, just not really in any specific order, but I'm just going to place them across and tuck them in. Some of them I will tuck in and some of them I'll leave out. Some of them I can add, you know, more than one, kind of cluster them together. I'm thinking something like that. But I know that I wanted to add just a few other embellishments mixed in with this. And the other thing I wanted to add in was just a few designer clips. And these are another embellishment that I know you'll want in your stash. If you haven't seen these, they're kind of a hard plastic. Well, they are a hard plastic. And anyway, they're really fun, like paper clips with lots of different designs. These ones go along with the Spooktacular collection. And I've pulled out a couple here that I would like to mix in with this layout. And that's another reason why I didn't put adhesive all the way down on these, is because I knew that some of these cute clips would be the perfect match for this layout. So I'm just going to kind of play with these, and I'm not really putting them in any specific order. I don't want the same colors to match, and I kind of, if there's a character, you know, on them, I don't want all the pumpkins and Frankensteins and bats to be all close together. So I'm just kind of playing, and I think I like this. So I'm going to start adhering. Okay, and then now that I have those embellishments placed, I'm going to come back in here and just trim down this journaling. And then I have just a few more embellishments that I've pulled from this Spooktacular collection. I have this little tag that I've just tied with some twine. This comes in the die cut pack. And then I have just a couple of stars that I pulled also from the die cut pack. And I think I'm going to put one right there. That space seems a little bit bare. And here's the black one. I think I'm going to add it right there, kind of at the corner of that journaling. I'm just going to be careful not to cover up any of the words. And then as a finishing touch, I'm going to add just a few enamels. These are the Oreo black enamel doodads. I'm just going to add a couple of photo corners here, and then I'm going to add just a few of the enamel stars. Okay, and then I'm going to pull out my Spooktacular sticker sheet. These are the fundamental stickers that have a fun alphabet and border stickers, and then lots of little stickers here. So I just wanted to fill in a little bit more up here at the top, and I also would like something to go right there in that space between the two words in my title. I think I'm going to add this orange plus sign here, right there. And just for a fun accent on that plus sign, I'm going to carefully lift that up and just put a staple right there in the middle. And I'm also, while I've got my stapler out here, I am going to add a few staples to these tabbies. And that's another reason I left the top portion of these up is, or without adhesive, is so I could add a few staples. I love this Best Costume one. I think we'll put that right down here under, is there room? No, let's put it right there on that tab. There we go. I like this spider, and he would go perfectly right here. So the finishing touch on this layout is going to be this cute bat sticker. And I'm going to stick him right here, kind of underneath the ghost and the candy tab. And with that, I think I'm going to call this layout finished. So thank you for stopping by the Bella Boulevard blog and YouTube channel today. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the Bella Boulevard YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thank you for stopping by today, and we'll see you again soon.